Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna show you all the easily accessible treasure locations that you can get as soon as you get access to all the regions in this universe. Can't really call this a world map in SaGa Frontier Remaster. This will only work in the Remastered edition because in the original you would have to wait through a bunch of random encounters, but in SaGa Frontier Remaster you are guaranteed escape. So let's start with Kurong. In the back alley of Kurong, where near where Dr. Nusakun lives, we can get a free $200, I believe. Look at that mad dodge. Yes, $200 free. Still in Kurong, if we go to the upper area and we visit the back alleys from there, we can get some more goodies. Now oftentimes when you want to pass through here, a couple goons will stop you. Now no matter how weak you are, you should be able to take care of them, or just fork over $100. It's no big deal. Oftentimes I would just do that, but it might as well. Man, I didn't expect such a huge mob. Normally it's just that goon in blue. Oh, holy crap, there's a number on him. Well, that was not part of the plan. You know what? Just pay him the $100. We're gonna get multifold return on investment. Pretty sure there's nothing down here. We need to enter that other gutter. And here we can get a memory board. Oh wait, we get a bag of cash. I think this is another $200. Yeah, another $200. And there was a memory board around here somewhere. Yeah, I think here is where the memory board is. Man, look at that mad dodge. There we go. Now here, if we proceed to the end, we get an ice crystal. Unfortunately, these items cannot be sold, but we'll get to that soon enough. Keep going deeper into the sewers. And finally we will reach the entrance to Natural Cave. And there's quite a bit of goodies over there too. Oh, got stuck! Crap. Oh, whatever. You just waste like that extra 5 or 10 seconds just in the screen loading and running away. One more bag of cash here. Again 200? I thought this was $300. Pretty sure that is not randomized. Anyway, you want to take the side path first. Keep going down, and here, once we run away from these mooks, we get a cool $500. So already we've got like over $1,000. in free treasure. There's a Stardust Robe for whoever's lacking in defense. Stardust Robe is pretty decent. Alright, climb all the way back to the entrance. And we'll proceed on the path we would normally take if we were going after the Hide Rune. On this screen, there's a Magi water right at the center. So as you can see, most of this treasure not very stellar. What I generally do is just focus on the bags of cash. Alright, one last treasure in Natural Cave here. Now here you just want to gently drop off and we get a angel armor. That's pretty good. Alright, that's the treasure in Natural Cave. Let's just make our way back. Now, one thing I do have to point out is I'm going to ignore the Luminous Labyrinth in, well, Luminous and Wakatu. Because the Luminous Labyrinth is generally part of the Light Gift side quest, so you will have to make your own decision whether you want to. Okay, here when we're trying to go back, just on the way you can get a fire crystal. Haven't found much use for ice and fire crystals, gonna admit. But yeah, so Luminous Labyrinth. In the Luminous Labyrinth, if you do decide to get light magic, you can get 400 bucks more. You can get a Moonlight Robe, as well as a Sanctuary Stone if you can solve that puzzle. So check that out if you're interested. And Wakatu, only those who can recruit Gen can access Wakatu, but in Wakatu you have a cool twin dragon. Anyway, we want to visit Devin next in order to unlock the Rune side quest as well as the Arcane side quest. Oh yeah, we do need to unlock the Arcane side quest if we ever want to go to Wakatu. Both the Arcane side quest as well as we want to recruit Gen if you're interested in Wakatu. So that's why I'm gonna ignore that for now. But if you check out Wakatu, you can get Twin Dragon Sword, which is like the best sword you can get for free, basically. By free, I mean you're just gonna run away from all the encounters, and you can get Iron Clogs. And the opening up the Rune side quests opens up the Moose Tomb dungeon in Strike, where we would usually get, what is it, the Victory Rune? But all we want to do is just loot the treasure. Damn it, get in there! Let's check out Aomi. In Aomi, yeah, we can access the Lord's Manor, but there are like only 3 or 4 treasures that we can. In the Lord's Manor itself, there are a couple treasure chests. There's 2 on the top floor in the attic. So there's a rubber suit and a ghost cannon here. Oh sorry, a Chris and a ghost cannon. Chris is a pretty decent accessory. And now we head to the basement where there's a whole dungeon there. But before accessing the dungeon, we just take the side route and we get access to a rubber suit and a max cure. Pretty nice. Now in the dungeon itself, we can get 4 or I think 5 treasures before we need to deal with the boss fight. So obviously everything after that boss fight is inaccessible right now. But this is something that you can keep in mind to come back later. It's not as if those treasures are great or anything. But yeah, rotten meat. This is not great either. If you're looking for a pearl heart, you can get that once you defeat the devil squid. But if you've defeated the devil squid, you probably don't care about the maelstrom attack anyway. Or maybe you got water resistance from somewhere else. So that's Aomi. Man, T260 just keeps getting stuck everywhere. Alright, next up is Shingro. Now Shingro has 2 dungeons that we can visit. One of the dungeons basically cock-blocks you right away with a boss. It's another, I don't know how easy I can say it is, but it's that Gaia Toad, and at the early game, you're not really expected to take on a Gaia Toad, so forget about that. In the ancient ship ruins here, this is unarguably the most lucrative. In the original version, you would have to fight through these damn bats, and these bats can absolutely wreck your day. Fortunately, don't have that same problem in the remaster. Not only do we get like 200 bucks of money, we also get a hyper scale and a duelist pistol here coming up. And unless you really have a use for it, you want to sell that in scrap. The hyperscale sells for 2,000 bucks, and the duelist pistol sells for 3,500. So I would argue that the best utility from those 2 things is indeed the fact that you can sell them. Remember that in SaGa Frontier, there are very few items that you can actually sell for cash. Right, here's another bag of cash. And I forgot to, yeah, there's a side path from here where you get the duelist pistol. So that's like 5,500 bucks in with just these 2 items. And on top of that, we've got about 2,000 bucks in bags of cash just lying around. So it's obviously nowhere near enough to outfit your entire party members, but what you can do is get 1 powered suit for just one of your guys and have him, maybe the main guy, and have him be the anchor kind of. Anyway, what I'm doing here is attempting a solo challenge. So for me, that's like a no-brainer. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a powered suit. And for early game, that is an extreme amount of defense. Especially for my mech. And this would be the last of the treasure. I forgot to mention that jumpsuit. Jumpsuit is another pretty cool accessory. Not accessory. A suit armor. It's pretty powerful for early game. But if we talk about late game, even powered suits are just not gonna cut it. That's how brutal this game is. But we'll worry about that later on. What I generally like to do is collect all this treasure, get a powered suit, at least one. Yeah, you don't really have enough money to buy multiple of those. Get one powered suit, and then start grinding. And during the process of grinding, I'll get or whatever extra cash I want. Man, collecting this treasure and getting a powered suit early really helps with early game grinding. Otherwise, you just keep on dying. So here we just got a Zwiehantler. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. And that's pretty much all we can get from this dungeon, because as soon as we enter this door, it's going to be blocked by a Gaia Toad. Unrunnable boss fight. So we're just going to ignore that, and that's it for Shingro. Like I said, the most lucrative treasure at the start of the game. Alright, let's finally head to Shrike. Shrike has Moose Tomb and Say's Tomb. The treasures in Say's Tomb are protected by skeleton encounters. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called Dead Knights or something. So we'll just head to Moose Tomb, which we managed to unlock as part of the Rune side quest in Devon. On the left hand side there are a couple treasure chests, but they're like, one of them is a monster. I think both of them are monster in a box. So you don't want to deal with that right now. Plus it's nothing special. I just thought that Rufus might be able to join us. One thing you can also do is recruit as many characters as you can and just strip them of their swords. You can sell those swords in Shrike. Alright, in Moose Tomb proper, you get a Shadow Dagger here. I think you can't sell a Shadow Dagger. You can pretty much sell all the other swords. Here's a really nice katana. If you don't want to go, if you don't have Wakato available to you, grab this katana. It's got 34 power. That's like the second strongest sword you can get for free early game. There's a blood chalice in case you're worried about those life stealing attacks. I think so. I've never used it actually, and a nice 500 bucks here. I think that's pretty much all the treasure for Shrike, and I think that also wraps up all the treasure we can get. Like I said, I have not showed the Lumis Labyrinth or Wakato. That's an extra 400 bucks if you visit the Lumis Labyrinth, and a Twin Dragon Sword if you visit Wakato. So all in all, a decent haul of goodies you can get just to get you started. So I always like to do this. Hope you found this useful. I'll catch you guys next time.